Hello and welcome to another edition of Toys from the Attic. For today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Titans Returns Sawback and Fangry. I'm going to take a look at Fangry here first just because Sawback's transformation is a little bit weird, but we'll get into that later. You can see all the nice little detailing on his chest and legs. It kind of makes this little Titans Returns guy a little bit more interesting. Now, sadly, due to no paint application on his head, all that little detailing is kind of lost with that black plastic. It just kind of makes it look like a little nub right there. These guys have the standard same articulation you've seen before. Arms bend up and down, ball joint, knees bend to transform, just flip his legs around in his Headmaster mode, and there you go, you've seen it all before. I will say that I do like the little green on his face right here for his Headmaster mode. Something about that, the black and the purple, just really make it feel kind of spooky and creepy. And yeah, it just all fits together and really pops. Now his little dragon right here is his little mount that he could ride around on. And normally you would have little pegs in here that the little holes right here would fit into, but this time they're utilizing this back peg right here, and you can kind of see a little hole right in that wolf's head right in there. I hope it's coming across on camera. And well, what you do is you put his legs right in here, try to fold that wolf head up so it fits right into that slot. It is kind of tricky, and that wolf head does kind of want to pop off every now and then, so you just kind of have to play with it. Next, you're going to fold the wings down like so, and those help lock them into place. Fold him back like there, and there, it looks like he's actually kind of riding his little demon dragon. And you have the gun barrel right here, so you can even shoot while he's in this mode. Now, he does have his little demon wolf bear mode as well, so that's going to be kind of interesting. I don't really know what, I'm not really sure even what it is. A gargoyle? Or it's some sort of monster. Anyways, you're going to move the wolf head up like this, and rather than moving the dragon head down just yet, we're going to take him into his Headmaster mode and slide that right in here, face facing back. Now there are the two little pegs right here, and those are actually going to want to fit into those little Titan Return holes up at the front like this, so everything's all nice and flush. Move his wings back like this, move the dragon head down, and there you go. Oh, and I guess this little tail back as well. And he's now his weird wolf, demon, bat, gargoyle mode. It's just some sort of monster. I also like the little Decepticon logo right here on this side of his arm. You could really easily tell which faction he is, and I guess they could have painted on either arm if they really wanted to. Now, like all these guys, he has a little gun mode as well, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold his wings up like so, and so the dragon head can fit up even further. You could either put the wolf head up like this or leave it down. Move his arms down like this, and then you could either put his legs up or leave him down. Well, actually, I guess you would leave him down because that's going to form the three barrels right here. And just move his tail up, and there you go. He's now in his gun mode. It's kind of interesting. It fits the best with Sonar here, or Mind Wipe, I should say. I can't remember this guy's name. But yeah, you see with that purple and the black, it just kind of fits all together and blends really nicely. I will say that his gun mode is probably my least favorite. And that's not to say that I hate it. I mean, I really like this little guy. He's probably my favorite out of this whole wave. But just the gun mode is kind of the least interesting. And his wolf demon mode and his dragon mode are actually kind of tied in my opinion. This guy's kind of a nice one to have on the shelf and even standing next to any other Transformer or any other Decepticon. So I'd definitely say try to pick this guy up too. Alright, so here we have Sawback. Now, as you can see, this guy has a lot of yellow and orange, with the only other colors being the silver for the wings and a little bit of blue for the eyes. Normally, I don't really like this color scheme on my Transformers because it sticks out like a sore thumb and they're supposed to be robots in disguise, but because this guy transforms into a little winged lion, I give it a pass. It actually kind of fits. I'll also say that I like the little sculpting of the little Titans Returns guy, especially in the head, because it kind of reminds me of a lion itself. You kind of see the little bit of a snout and mouth right there. And I know it wasn't intentional, but because of how it's sculpted, the light hits it in a certain way to make it look like there's a little bit of red on the eyes and in the actual mouth itself. So that's kind of a neat little actual bonus feature. Now, as you've seen before, these guys have the standard articulation, arms ball joint, move up and down, legs bend. To transform it, just flip it around, and there you go. I also like the little Headmaster mode he forms right here itself. There's something feline about it. I can't quite place it in the face right here, but it just invokes that feel. I also like how there's a little, you can see there's sculpted legs right here on the side and a little cat face right here, so it actually looks like his little Headmaster mode could turn into a cat itself as well. And it actually looks like the little robot right here. I guess you could maybe consider that was actually part of this head right here as well too. So it's really kind of cool. Now to get this guy into the lion mode, you're just going to take his Headmaster mode right here with it transformed, fit into that little slot back there, and make sure the little pegs right here fit up here, and there you go. He's now in his little winged lion form to fly around and fight Decepticons. It's actually quite adorable. Now, he does have his other mode, which is his shield mode, actually. That's kind of a neat twist, because normally these guys turn into guns, so it's kind of nice to have a shield as something different. You're going to move his legs down like this, so you can actually flip his head back, and that piece is going to fold over right here. Then you're going to flip his wings over like this. And there you go, and then you could just move his legs down like this. And now these guys, I'm not really sure if you're supposed to hold it upside down like this, but most of the pictures actually show any of the characters hold the weapon kind of like this. So it's like, there you go, and he actually forms a nice shield. This is, I hope that they incorporate more designs like this in future Little Titans Returns, guys, and I hope we could actually get a sword as well, just because the guns are nice, but every now and then I want some melee weapons for my Transformers to hold. And like I said, it just kind of looks weird if you have it upside down like this, like the lion's head just doesn't fit. Alright, get that guy right here. Now, he does have another transformation, which is his vehicle transformation, which are, I guess, the transformation that the Little Titans Master rides around on. I'm going to be honest right now, it's my least favorite out of all the Titans Returns characters. It just seems really weird. We'll get into that later. Getting this guy off of the lion head mode is very kind of tricky because there's just so much stuff in the way. There we go. Alright, now here's how we're supposed to do this. We're supposed to flip the legs up like so, move the head back, but make sure that it clears everything right there. Oh, and we're supposed to move this tail up so that the head folds back even further. The wings are supposed to fold out like this. Yeah, and then I guess the legs just stay up like that. And then you just take his little legs right here, and there are those standard little pegs right down in there that he just sits right into. I'm probably going to get his arms folded out so it looks like he's actually maybe piloting or something. Just to make sure that everything fits in there. And there you go. He's supposed to be in some sort of weird plane mode with these little nubs right here acting as extra guns. And I guess this is the landing gear or something. I guess you could have his legs back if you really wanted to, or just always have them forward. Oh, on the instructions it shows them being up like this, but I guess if you move them all the way forward it makes it look a little bit better. Still, yeah, it's kind of a weird jet mode, and it's my least favorite. You can kind of see that I guess this acts as a barrel right here and two extra guns or lights. But yeah, I much prefer his shield mode or his little wing lion mode compared to this one. However, if you guys like melee weapons and you want your other Transformers to hold melee weapons, I definitely would say pick this guy up.
Once again, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you've seen today, please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment below in the comment section. Any advice for the show will be greatly appreciated. Who knows, something you suggest may appear on the show in the future.